Hey, I'm Janosch from Janosch's Workspace, and this is a 6-part series on Loom, the popular video collaboration software. You'll find the link to the entire series in the description down below, and now let's jump right into the video. In this video, we'll take a look at the different recorders that Loom offers, which are the desktop recorder, the Chrome extension, and also the app for iOS and Android. And we'll see what the differences between them are and when to use which of these different tools. First, let's talk about the Chrome extension, and that's the recorder that we've been using so far. And it's really great for really quick video capture. So if you just want to, get something done quickly without having too many quality requirements, in these cases it's perfect. You just click the button, and within minutes you can basically create a video that you can send to a colleague or to a client, explaining something or giving feedback or anything else. So it's the quickest option and the one that you'll probably use in most cases. There are a couple of situations where you might be better off using the desktop app though. First of all, when it comes to quality, the Chrome extension doesn't give you an option to set the quality. You can just basically have to rely on the internet connection that you have, and depending on the internet connection, the resolution of the images that are being sent, the screencast, can be anywhere from I think 360 pixels to 180. So it can be a pretty decent quality, but in some cases the quality is actually pretty bad. And that's not too, that doesn't really matter too much if you're just, quickly sending a video to one of your colleagues. But if you're, for example, recording videos like I am for YouTube or for other platforms that should have a certain quality standard and you want to use Loom for that, well, then you would have to use a different recorder, which would be the desktop app. The next downside of the Chrome extension is that it doesn't run on Edge, Firefox, and Safari. So if you use any of these browsers, well, then you would have to use the desktop app anyways. And so in these cases, again, it's better to use the desktop app. And lastly, the Chrome extension can't actually record your camera bubble when you're not on the Chrome browser. So if you close the Chrome browser to actually showcase something in your desktop program or on your desktop itself, well, then you wouldn't be able to record the camera in these situations, which would mean that the video would just not have the camera in it at that point. And if you want to have that, then again, the desktop application actually offers that. So again, to sum up, the Chrome extension is the quick and dirty way to record Loom videos. It's the quickest, the easiest, the fastest. But if you want a higher quality, then you will be better off using the desktop app. Now, since we've been talking so much about the desktop app, let's actually take a look at it and see what the actual differences between it and the Chrome extension are. As I said before, it's a more robust solution that gives us more features than the Chrome extension has. So it has additional capabilities that are only found in the desktop application. The first one is obvious, and it's down here, which is the video quality. So in here we can actually set the video quality that we want to have, and it will then record in this exact quality, and it will not depend on your internet connection. So you can choose any quality that you want. You can even record in 4K if you have a 4K monitor. I don't, so I can't do that, but for me I can just record in 180p, and that's completely fine. Next, you can also record a custom window or a custom screen size using the desktop application, and you can do that by going to the drop down here below, and then you can click on custom size, and here you can drag to basically record a set area on your screen. So if I choose that area over here, I will only basically record whatever is inside of that area, and anything next to that won't be recorded. So you could use that if you want to have your notes or something else on the other half of the screen, or you just want to showcase a really specific part of your desktop. Things like this is where this feature comes in really handy. Another feature that's also only available in the desktop application is the screenshots feature. So this allows you not only to create videos using Loom, but you can also create screenshots. And just like the videos, they will be sent to your Loom workspace. You can add tags, you can share them with others, and this way you can do every bit of visual communication inside of your Loom account. Another thing that you can do is to create add a frame to your video. Now this is something that you probably don't need, and it's not really necessary, but some people might like it. So for example, like this, it will just be, it's like a circle around the recording screen. You could also have this geometric screen, this early spring screen. vacation screen, all these different screens. I personally think that it's really like unnecessary, but some people, you know, enjoy that, so you could leave it like that. But yeah, just so that you know, this is also only available in the desktop application. Now, inside of these settings, you can actually go to preferences, and there we also have some more options that we don't have for the normal Chrome extension. So the first one is the highlight mouse clicks option, and if you turn that on, mouse clicks will actually be highlighted by Loom, so that users can more easily, you know, make out where these mouse clicks actually happened. So I'm going to show that to you right now. I'm just going to add that or enable that, and then you'll see how this looks. On Macs, you'll also find the do not disturb option, and this will basically tell the notifications or the Mac on other programs to not send any notifications while you're recording your video. So really nice to suppress these notifications for the duration of your recording. Now, when you are recording, there are some additional options that you have. And first of all, I want to show you the highlight mouse clicks. So if I now click, you'll see how this will be highlighted by Loom, so that people can see where the click actually happened. But there are also some additional features. So for example, I can go in here and I can switch between the photo and the video that I have. That's something that you can't do in the desktop application as well. Another awesome tool is the drawing tool that's built into the desktop application. So if I go to the settings in this sidebar and go to draw, I can basically choose any of these, you know, pencils here. Just use the red one, let's make it really thick. And now I can draw anything on the screen over here. And these drawings will actually disappear after 5 seconds. And that's a built-in feature because you don't want the screen to basically be filled up with all these drawings. But you can do that to quickly, you know, highlight something that's happening on the screen. You can make it smaller as well. So I can say, look at this right here, look at that. And therefore, you know, annotate things that you're showing on the screen really easily. And lastly, if I'm done over here, I can also click on restart, and this will basically it will not finish the recording, but it will restart the recording from scratch, which is also really nice, so that you don't have to, you know, stop the recording and then delete the old recording that you don't want to use and start again. So you can just restart. It will delete the old recording and start again fresh, so that you can redo whatever video that you wanted to create. Lastly, there's also the Loom app for mobile devices, so for iOS and Android. And this is obviously a good choice if you want to create videos on your phone, if you want to showcase something, for example, in Instagram or so, if you want to use apps or showcase things that you can really only show on mobile devices, or if you quickly want to share some feedback while you're on the go, while you're on the bus, or in the taxi or somewhere else. So in these cases, the app can be really helpful. Now, it does have the least amount of features, and in most cases, you would probably want to use either the Chrome extension or the desktop application, but again, it can still be quite helpful. And you do have the option to create a Loom just as you can with all the other platforms. Over here you see there's both there's a screen and cam option, a screen option, and a cam only option. Now if I just click on screen and cam, I'll just click on start, and you see how it actually is recording me right now. So you see this video is working correctly, and you'll also see if I navigate through my app here, if I go to the settings, for example, then you can see that on the screen as well. Or go to notifications. So this works exactly like you would expect it to, and you can basically work in the same way as you could on the actual desktop application, just using this app. Now let me just quickly finish that. All right, that's it for this video. In the next one, we'll take a look at the sharing options that you have in Loom and how you can share Loom videos both through your website, through other applications, through links, or just via email to your colleagues. So stay tuned for that, and I'll see you in the next one.